Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. And if these terms are new to you, we'll explain them throughout the performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game 3 with its $2,000 guarantee, and the all-new Mighty Ocho jackpot beginning in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, but placing bets is not necessary to enjoy all we have in store for you today. In addition to Watch and Wager, if you happen to be in Connecticut, the online location for you to place bets is mywinners.com. We have a scratch in today's performance. Once again, we have one scratch in today's performance. Diaz is scratched. A scratch occurs when a player who's been scheduled to play in a performance is out for a medical issue or an injury. With Diaz, it's his knee. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow. We believe he will be. This scratch affects Game 1, Post 4. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Vuelo. Game 1, Post 4. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Vuelo. There are no scratches in Game 2. Game 3, Post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 3, Post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 4, Post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with El Barba. Game 4, Post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with El Barba. Game 5, Post 8, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 5, Post 8, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. There are no scratches in Game 6. Finally, Game 7, Post 8, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ronron. Game 7, Post 8, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ronron. This is the scratch of Diaz as he affects today's performance in its entirety. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we recognize that many of you are sheltering in place or safer at home. Some of you are beginning to venture out. We know that some of our simulcast partners are now open throughout the state and elsewhere. And whether you're out or confronting this new normal at home, we hope that you're safe and healthy wherever you are. We're just glad to bring you Jai-Alai sports entertainment this afternoon. We now welcome you to sit back and relax because at 12 noon, it's time to play Jai-Alai. Andrew, speaking about venturing out,
Yep.
I saw something today I've not seen in days, weeks, actually literally months. Traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Trouble getting here this morning.
Florida's
almost a little late.
Florida's, I'm willing to say the country's worst road is the Palmetto.
Yeah.
There's lots of jokes about the Palmetto.
Everywhere.
It's funny because I talked to my parents, both of whom are natives, and they talk about when the Palmetto was first invented, when the Palmetto was first opened. So before that, it was all roads and 2-lane roads, 3-lane roads, and so the Palmetto, and how sometimes people just rode on the Palmetto to ride on it.
Yeah.
just for the sake of taking a drive. It's certainly not like that anymore. No. It's so I was driving in. Now, fortunately, they have this wonderful invention, of course, that you pay for, called the express lanes.
Oh, sure.
And I haven't seen. I felt bad about taking the express lanes, but you kind of have to take them when you're going to work.
Yeah.
Because you never know when there's going to be an accident or things are going to shut down.
Right. You could be going and everything's totally fine, and in that last minute, it's a 30-minute delay. You don't move. You move a quarter of a mile in 30 minutes. So
exactly. And so a number of players come in from Broward County, which for those of you who aren't familiar with Florida is basically Fort Lauderdale. It's like Miami-Dade County. Fort Lauderdale is Broward County. And so it's only about a 35-minute drive, and so it's expressways the whole way. Right. But then you hit the Palmetto, and it's like death. It's bumper to bumper. It's not quite as bad as what's going on out in California, what you see there, but...
and there's no way to avoid it either.
No.
I mean, all the players, even us, you have to get on the highway to come here. They
come in as well.
The Palmetto, and it's...
And one of the things that I'm responsible for enforcing is discipline back here. The player manager and I take out... Now, a lot less since I've been doing these pleasant announcements with you, but so I have to make a point of being here on time because I can't fault a player for being late because of traffic if I'm late because of traffic. It's really kind of a catch-22.
no.
It only took me 22 years to master that, but eventually I did. But yeah, today's the first day that I saw traffic again.
Yeah, it's back. That was one of the things that you don't really appreciate, the no traffic in Florida, and it's something you deal with almost every day. But we're back, and it's good to have people out as well, and things starting to get back to normal as well. So it's good to see. But before we get into it, we do have video. We have a.
Oh, you mean I was rambling on video time?
Okay. We got 4 minutes. This one will take a couple of minutes. We'll explain the format for today's performance. It's going to be spectacular. 7 scoring. Here it is.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that was a video explaining Spectacular 7 scoring, which will be the feature scoring format for the first 8 games of this performance and the afternoon's performance as well. And then the 9th and final game of both will be slightly different, and we'll explain it when we get there.
And this is a reminder that Diaz is scratched in this entire performance. If he appears in the program, he's not playing today or this afternoon. He will be back tomorrow, we believe. That affects Game 1, Post 4, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Vuelo. Game 1, Post 4, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Vuelo. And in looking forward to today's performance, the one thing that we always look for is how we start the performance off. Obviously, it's important to know that I not only do play-by-play announcing here, but that I'm also responsible for training in conjunction with the player manager Juan Ramon Arasate. So when you hear me frustrated, I'm not just sitting here back, making judgments on our professional athletes. I'm doing it more as someone who's actually spent every waking moment of their training with them since 2018. So obviously, if they serve and the ball goes into the overhead screen, I'm going to be frustrated with that, and you're probably going to hear about it.
Absolutely.
If we get off to a bad start, as far as overserves or underserves or drop balls in the beginning, they're probably going to hear it. And that's also something is that my microphone is on. Andrew's, during the performance, Andrew's isn't.
All the players can hear.
So a good amount of time that you hear me talking, I'm literally talking to the players, looking at them through the back wall. Right. Something unique about our facility here. And, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Don't do that again.
And it helps. Definitely,
but
yes.
I definitely think that based on the practice that we've been watching so far, that we're going to be off to a better start. I'm optimistic about a good start in today's performance.
Yeah, high hopes for today. And yesterday, we mentioned Game 1 was a little slow, but play picked up towards the later portion of both performances. And Day 2, guys, we talk about it every performance. Guys need a couple days to get their feet under them, a couple games. And so Day 2, we got Friday, 2 full sessions today. Looking forward to some much better highlight play for sure.
And we'll begin Game 1 in less than a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, with this serve, we'll begin our first game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 1 does begin today's Mighty Ocho. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is number 10, Juice. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, number 77, El Barba. There's a serve by Juice. We begin this Friday matinee performance. Juice from the forehand. Rebote left side to the outside by Elbarba. Missed. Point one. That'll bring to the court, though, white shirt to post 3. Here's number 18, CRB. Nice backhand throw by CRB. Here's Juice for the rebote. 2-all rebote. Lands in. Caught by CRB. Carambola, big bounce. Stopped by Juice. Rebote to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point one. Our next matchup has Juice serving to the green shirt at post 4. Here's Wello. He substitutes for Diaz. Rebote 2-all. Juice missed. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt at post 5. Here's number 37, Tennessee. Powerful backhand. Tip by Tennessee, point 4. Receiving, post 6, Lamonte. Ball gets by Lamonte and scores, point 4. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, number 31, Assier. Ball missed on the left side of Assier, point 4. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt at post 8, Cool Fitness. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Backhand played to pass. Rebote left side, swing and a miss. Midcourt, point 8. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round is Elbarba. And ball missed by Elbarba, point 8. CRB receives the white of post 3. Nice backhand throw by CRB. CRB again. Way too low. That hit the pad. Reverse to the pad. Universally bad. Point 8. Possible game point for Cool Fitness and the purple of post 8 trying to stop him. Juice. Good serve by Cool Fitness. Juice takes it on the forehand. Throws it low and hard. Gets out of the way. Here's Cool Fitness to the side wall, where it scores. Point and a perfect game for the purple shirt of post 8, Cool Fitness. Is that a new thing, Cool Fitness? That's interesting. I like that. I think I like it. I don't know. 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-4-1. I gotta ask him what the name of that is.
Yeah,
it's gotta have a name, right?
Yeah, there's got to be a one word. Yeah, make it simpler for him. Who always gives us the new answers? That's his thing.
But you don't, as a youthful person, you don't recognize that as something significant?
Yeah, it's like a jockey riding a horse, but he's riding.
Is this a dance that the kids are doing in the clubs these days?
Yeah, in the clubs, right? Yeah, no, that's not it. I don't know what that is. That's something at the track you see probably more.
We'll get clarification on that and get back.
We'll get him in the booth.
Results are official. 8-4-1 is the result. Prices are up on the board. The $2 quinella, that's first and second in any order, 4-8 or 8-4, 46-40. Trifecta, 8-4-1, 2-0-1 even. Trifecta is first, second, and third place finishing. And here we go. Let's start off the day with a nice win price. If you wagered $2 on 8 to win, that returned. 1, 2, 3, speak. That returned $22.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 2 is just 7 minutes away.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a Jai-Alai glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Johnny Nacho, this is Steve-O. This is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
That's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees.
The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Good God.
And that was a video with some references to Jai-Alai and pop culture. It was a popular video last season and brought it back for the fans. And Scott, when he was in the booth, he talked about what movie? Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? I know John Hamm with it's a dangerous game, amigo. Do you know what the?
Well, amigo, let's see. No, that's from Mad Men. That was an episode of Mad Men.
It is Mad Men. That's another. See, that's another. When did that come out? That's one that isn't a generation. I think I should be. That's in the wheelhouse of my generation, right? That's not too old. Yeah.
No. I think the last episode was probably within the last 5 years.
Interesting.
No, good show. Yeah, and it was a Jai-Alai episode. The funny thing when I was with another company that did Jai-Alai is it just out of the clear blue you'd have people calling, and they, you'd go months without hearing from anybody, and all of a sudden you get a call from a producer saying, and they were always so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, someone in the production company usually had some type of connection to Miami, where they either came as a kid, or I used to go with my grandfather to, Miami or Dania or something like that, and we'd like to include it in this show. Have you seen this show? And it's like Mad Men. It's like, yeah.
I've seen it. Pretty big show.
Yeah, definitely noticed the show. You want to do a highlight segment? Cool.
Yeah, that was that's cool. I got to see that episode in particular.
There was actually a highlight reference in Family Guy I recorded it. I have it on my phone. It's not good enough to include in the broadcast. It really isn't. No.
Well, maybe you have to update the video.
Was it Family Guy or no American Dad?
American Dad.
It was American Dad. It was
similar.
It was the other day. Remind me to show that to you if you're so interested in seeing it beforehand.
We'll get it. Maybe we'll
Actually,
get it
Andrew and I don't do a lot of talking when we're not talking on the microphone. It's like Andrew's very polite. Bye.
I'm sorry, Stu. We'll talk more. No, we're good. But while
that wasn't
sorry
a
about
criticism.
that. No, but while we have a moment, Cool Fitness. Talk about his week there. Another win for him. Week 5, 2 wins, 2 places. So rebounded really well, in the money over 50% of the time too. So with Cool, Stu, I mean, one of the bigger personalities, always having a great time, laughing, dancing on the court when he wins. Is there anything in particular that you've seen different from him this week? I mean, a lot more wins, a lot more places.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Concentration. We actually spent some social time with him on Monday, and we talked about concentration is, if you listen to this regularly, you're going to hear me say that multiple times.
Right.
And it is the difference between stepping on the court when something feels slightly off, you're slightly distracted, can affect your entire game. It can prevent you from even catching the ball.
Right.
So with fitness, we talked about clearing his mind before he gets on the court. And just when he's on the court, that's what he's going to focus on. He's going to focus on the ball going into his cesta. And if he could do that, I think he'll be fine.
He can dance all the way back to the bench.
He can
do it all day long.
He can do as much dancing as he wants. Still don't know what the name of that dance is, do we?
No.
We'll
ask him. Yeah, but on the season there for Cool Fitness, now 7 singles victories. Puts him in a tie with Kubala. He's right in the middle of the pack. There's a bunch of guys, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 wins. So long season in the singles. Cool Fitness, 7 on the year. Big win for him in game number 1, and now less than a minute to game 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this serve, we begin game number 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Tennessee. We begin game 2 with a tip ball. Point 1. Here's post 3, Cool Fitness. What a catch by Cool Fitness. Anderluck from the 11 line. Cool Fitness with a 2-all. Beautifully, beautifully played. We just talked about concentration. That man's concentrating. Point 3. Green shirt to post 4 receives. Here's Vuelo. Low runner to the inside, thrown hard by Vuelo and scoring. Point 4. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. Bueno receives. Bueno from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Bueno hung in there to make that rebote nicely. Here's Bueno. Bueno from the left side. Tip ball midcourt, point 5. Our next matchup has Bueno serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, El Barba. Rebote, forehand save by Bueno. It scores. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive the pink shirt of post 7 in this next matchup. Bueno serves to Jedin. Catch by Bueno. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss by Jedden. 0.5. Bueno has 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have Ben. Rebote forehand to the outside. Lands out of play. 0.8. Ben gets the last point of the first round. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round is Tennessee. Here's Tennessee from the 10 line. Comes strong from the forehand. Ben shuffles. Hangs in there to make the play on the rebote. Here's Tennessee on the backhand. Thrown hard. Caught in the air by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote left side to the outside. At carom, basically missed. Here's Tennessee on the backhand to the outside. 0.2. Here's post 1, Anderluck. Powerful backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Anderluck blasted that one to score. 0.1. This next matchup has Anderluck serving to the returning 3-post, and the white shirt is Cool Fitness. Great catch by Cool Fitness. Nice backhand throw. Rebote, forehand by Anderluck. Cool Fitness with a hop on the wall, but missed the ball. 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Anderluck trying to stop him. Voello. Ball goes off the tip of Anderluck's cesta. 0.4. Play in our second game continues. Voello serving to El Barba in the yellow shirt at post 6. Scoop attempt missed. 0.6. Jedden receives. Pinka post 7. That's an overserve. The ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That went past the 7. This point goes to post 7. Jedden now serves 2. Returning 5 post. Here's Bueno. Nice backhand throw by Bueno. Rebote by Jedden. Catch by Bueno. What a catch by Jedden. Nice scoop. Bueno from the forehand. Jedden went for it on the right side, turned around to make the save. He missed it. Good second effort by Jedden to try to keep that point alive. Probably needed to go for that on the left side. 0.5. Possible game point for the black shirt of post 5, Bueno. Trying to stop him is Ben. Powerful backhand throw by Ben. Bueno's there. Bueno goes deep, but that touched the overhead screen. And in case we didn't know, Ben's pointing at it. 0.8. Eight serves, post 2, Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand at the 11 line. He goes deep. Caught by Ben. Robote forehand. Tennessee hung in there, made the save. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote by Tennessee. He hooked it to the pad, and the pad still bad. 0.8. Possible game point for Ben in the purple shirt of post 8. Trying to stop him. Post 3. Cool Fitness. Point 3. 3 serves, post 1, Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Anderluck. 1 wins it, 5 serves 8. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ben on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Bueno's there. He missed it. That's a second place finish for Ben. Bueno finishes third. Unofficial order finish 185. Your prices will be posted in just a moment. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Anderluck. Taking second, post 8, Ben. Coming in third, post 5, Bueno. The 185 is official. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Overall, we're showing some good momentum in these early games.
Yes, dude, no question. Much better than last couple days. Cool Fitness playing great. Anderluck picking up a couple wins. He's right there in that top 3, and we pay out in the championship singles, the top 3 spots. That's a big win for him. Any win that he can get, just solidifying that hold on third place, going to be big towards, coming down the stretch. A lot more games in the season, so big win for him.
There are prices from Game 2. The Quinella, that's first and second in any order. That's 1-8 or 8-1, 1280. Looks like a lot of people had that one. Congratulations. The Trifecta, 185. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $90.80. Overall, looks like a number of people had that as well. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It's the first doubles game in this afternoon performance. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 3, post 2, scratch Diaz. Replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 3, post 2, scratch Diaz. Replace Diaz with Ikeda. Post time for Game 3, just about 8 minutes away. Good luck
And before we get into our third game, first doubles game, we have a video that's going to explain the sport of Jai-Alai, how to win, how to lose. It's going to clear up all of those rules for you. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that was Jai-Alai explained, winning and losing. Yes, the key there, staying on the court. You always want to get the serve, never want to be taking that dreaded walk back to the bench or the stools now that we are socially distanced back here at Magic City. And a big win there, Anderlecht, we mentioned, second win on the week for him for the year. Gives him number 16 now. 3-game lead over third place for Anderlecht. 16 wins on the singles season alone. Big for him, and we mentioned the singles will go all the way through November 30th, so every win, any juncture of the season will be critical towards the end, and there's a big boat of people for that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Just a big jumble of guys. Ben Diaz, Tennessee, Bueno, Vuelo, Anderlecht, Ikeda, and then some guys even lower, Kubala, Cool Fitness. So a lot of talent fighting for those second and third spots right now, and don't sleep on anyone else. Douglas, he's only got a 4-length lead on first place, so anything could happen, playing less games as well. So we will see how that plays out over the course of the season. Now we have a couple minutes before the start of Game 3. Let's take a look at those playing at the Magic City Fantasy Jai-Alai. We have a score update if you go to fantasyjai-alai.com. That's fantasyjai-alai.com. Should be a graphic coming up there shortly. We'll take you to the main page for our league. It was a different URL than we had originally, but both links will take you to the same page now, fantasyjai-alai.com, a little easier for everyone to remember. And again, picks due the Thursday before the start of the performance, so that's 11:59 a.m. Your lineups are going to have to be set by then every week. And then again, it's a weekly challenge, so the person that gets the most points every week, the contestant, will win a weekly prize courtesy of Magic City. Week 1, Get My Cesta, they got a hat from Magic City, so congratulations to that team. They'll be getting that hat shortly, and we'll have prizes every single week, the person with the most points, and then a season-long prize as well to the person with the most weekly wins. And if there's a tie for most weekly wins, then it will go to total points scored for the whole season. So it's really important to win these weeks if you want to stay in the race for that overall prize, which is still to be announced, but we'll get more information on that when we have it. Top team in the fantasy right now, Hot Sauce for your Dejadas, 44 points, tied with Trifecta, also 44 points. Taking a look at those guys in their lineups, Carballo, Cool Fitness, Douglas and Lamonti makes sense there. Douglas and Lamonti rattled off 3 doubles victories yesterday in addition to a place, so they have 18 fantasy points on the week. So if you had them, they were a $9 value, the highest of the doubles teams. But, it's not a matter of price necessarily. You need points. And if you want to win, you got to get the most total points. So sometimes you got to spend to get those points there. And that's a big difference for the team of Douglas and Lamonti compared to some of those other doubles teams. The next closest double team is CRB and Vuelo, actually a cheap team, a $2 value. They have 10 fantasy points. The team of Douglas and Lamonti, the highest scoring team in fantasy all week. So big if you have them in your team, followed by Bueno and Carballo. Those are the top 3 point scorers. Douglas and Lamonti, Bueno in singles, and Carballo in singles for fantasy this week. Now less than 1 minute to the start of game number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin game number 3. It's a spectacular 7s doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1. Asier and Kubala receiving the blue post 2. Ikeda and Anderluck. Anderluck substitutes for Diaz. Asier serves. We begin game 3. Anderluck with a strong forehand. Reverse by Kubala. Kubala's back at the 11 line. There's the backhand. Anderluck from the 11 line. Anderluck now from the 8 line. Catch by Kubala. Ikeda on the backhand. Kubala's there. Little miscommunication there between the front quarter and back quarter. This point goes to the 1. In our next matchup, Asier will serve to the white shirts of post 3, El Barba and Ben. It's a good serve by Asier. Here's Ben. Kubala goes deep. Ben's there. Great catch on the forehand. He throws a carom that does not open up. Asier's got it. Catch by Ben. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Kubala makes the catch. Big bounce, brought down by Ben, and a beautiful catch on the forehand. Here's Kubala at the 11 line. Over the top. El Barba reaches in, winds up. Outside placement, scores beautifully for El Barba. Beautiful shot. That was great. Point 3. Green shirts at post 4 receive. Here's CRB and Vuelo. It's a good serve by El Barba crossing the side wall. El Barba makes the catch. Drop the ball. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirts at post 5, Lamonte and Douglas. Douglas opens up on the backhand, plays it deep. Vuelo from the 12 line. Good catch by Lamonte. He puts it back to the inside. Here's Vuelo. Catch by Douglas on the left side. Vuelo, tip ball at the 10 line, point 5. In our next matchup, Lamonte will serve to the yellow shirts at post 6, Bueno and Tennessee. Douglas makes the catch. There's the backhand. Tennessee from a knee makes the catch. Tennessee from the forehand at the 11 line. He goes deep. Douglas is there. There's the backhand. Bueno calls for the rebote. He makes the save. Here's Douglas. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the pink shirts of post 7. Receiving now are Juice and Carballo. Scoop by Douglas. There's a powerful forehand. Rebote comes back to the sidewall perfectly and scores. Point 5. Five has 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. In the purple shirts of post 8, we have Cool Fitness and Jedden. Over serve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past. This point goes to the 8. Here's post 2. We're in the second round. All matchups are worth 2 points. Ikeda and Anderluck receive. Ikeda moved to his back to make that catch. Jedden to the floor.
Yeah. Wow.
That is going to score. Point 8. 8 has 3 points. Our next matchup has Jedden serving to the red shirts of post 1. Asier and Kubala. Nope. Point 1. One has 3 points. The white shirts of post 3 receive El Barba and Ben. Under serve. Point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receive. CRB and Vuelo are on the court. Low runner to the inside. Ben is there. Beautiful catch. High throw. Rebote coming out. It's a forehand rebote by CRB. Here's Ben. Carom by Ben. CRB got it. Stopped it. Returns a carom. Scooped up but not held on to by Olbarba. Point 4. Post 6 receives. The yellow shirts. Bueno and Tennessee are here. That's an overserve. Point 6. Pink shirts of post 7 receive. Juice and Carballo. Catch by Carballo. Hard to the inside he goes. Bueno lets it pass. Makes the save on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Juice is there. Juice with a carambola. Caught by Tennessee. Carballo nearly stepped in front of him. It's rebote by Carballo. Catch by Tennessee. Carballo from the forehand. Bueno comes cross court to make the catch. There's the backhand. Carballo from the 11 line. Back to the inside. Bueno's there. Winds up. Mid-court placement. Missed by the scoop in the front court. Carballo got it. Great catch by Tennessee. Strong backhand. Carballo from the 12 line. Carom. Good catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno's going to score. What a well-played point by both of these teams. Good work by Bueno, keeping that carom in. Point 6. 6 has 4 points, serving to post 5. Here's Lamonte and Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas Robote coming out as a line drive. Thrown to the inside. Robote by Douglas. Big Robote. Bueno calls for it. Safe play to the inside. Here's Douglas. Powerful backhand. Tennessee got it, held it, returned it. Ball tipped by Douglas. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts of post 6. Bueno and Tennessee trying to stop them. Post 2. Ikeda and Anderluck. Ikeda takes the serve on the forehand, fires it inside. Caught by Tennessee. Ball missed in the front court by Ikeda. That is point and game to the yellow shirts of post 6. Bueno and Tennessee. 8-1, 3, 4, and 5 are playing off for second and third place. 8 first serves to 1. Point 8. Possible place point for the 8 team. Jedden and Cool Fitness trying to stop them in post 3. El Barba and Ben. Powerful backhand throw by Ben. Jedden on the run. Makes the rebote beautifully to the inside. Another powerful backhand. This one stays away from the overhead screen. Jedden on the run again. That's a Dejada rebote, a legitimate Dejada rebote. El Barba going outside with it, missed it. Point and place to post 8. 4, 5, 1, and 3 will play off for third place. 4 first serves to 5. Backhand by Douglas. Taken in the air by Vuelo. Ball tipped by Vuelo. Point 5. 1 now serves to 3. 1 now serves to 3. Ben on the catch. That's an underserve. Point 3. Five serves 3. This is a show point. Backhand by Ben. It's a powerful one. Robote by Lamonte just missed. Point and show. That's a third place finish for the 3 team. El Barba and Ben. Unofficial order finish is 6-8-3. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 6. Bueno and Tennessee taking second, post 8. Cool Fitness and Jedden. Coming in third, post 3, El Barba and Ben. 6-8-3 is the official result from Game 3. We'll have prices up here in just a moment. That was a good first doubles game. No question about it.
Great doubles game. And we were talking about prices just came up. We'll talk about it more, but we'll go with the prices.
Prices? You think I should do prices? We don't need no stinking prices. $2 quinella. That's first and second in any order. 6-8 or 8-6, returning a whopping 136.40. What a quinella payoff. Wow. Impressive. There's a consolation on the trifecta. There's a 6-8 all. So when you see a consolation like that, trifecta is first, second, and third place finishing. That means that no one correctly picked 6-8-3. So if you have the 6-8 with any number, returning $553.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 4 is just about 7 minutes away. There's a scratch. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with El Barba. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with El Barba.
Yes, Stu, we were talking about the doubles game before the prices came up, and I was going to say I love the way that Bueno plays doubles, and particularly in that game. You know, he has a tendency, and we've seen it a couple times during the year, where he picks it in the front court and throws that kill shot immediately, and it's been wild a lot of times. But that game in particular, he was a lot more calculated with the throw. They had that really long point against I'm blanking out again who they played that point. Long point, great rally, but he took his time. He got it in the front court a minute into that rally, killed it on a nice carom. I think it was Juice and Carballo. Killed it on a nice carom when no one was on the outside. Perfect front court. And I think that just comes from, he hasn't been playing for more than a couple of years professionally, but in terms of, his awareness and his smarts and how much he's watched the game, probably, more than anyone else. He's watched it more than anyone else based on his, his background in the game.
It's hard to say how much having a father who plays highlight, if you have to be interested in highlight in order to be interested in how your father plays the game.
Yeah.
You can be interested in what he does for a living, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you pay attention to how he throws the ball.
Right.
In Bueno's case, I think he very much went through periods in his life where he did pay attention.
Yeah.
He was a ball boy at Miami Highlight circa 2007, I think it was.
That's awesome.
So
yeah.
He saw, at that time, Miami had, without question, had the best roster man per man anywhere.
Yeah.
So there's absolutely no question that Bueno picked up a lot. I know that he practiced as a ball boy on the court. Much different court here. Miami is 176 feet. Dania's 178 feet. We're 120 feet here. This game goes very fast.
Yeah,
it does. This game with this ball, this game goes very fast here. And one of the things that he's had to adjust to is keeping that ball in play. He throws a lot of shots. And a number of those shots, unfortunately, go out of play. So they have practice, then they have their play time, and there's no question though that you're still perfecting those shots when you're playing, and that's what I think we saw today. We saw him adjusting, and he finally made the adjustment today, and that carom got in and threw it at the perfect time.
Yeah, that's more important. I mean, we've seen so many that are just wild. I mean, from a number of people in there, that was perfect. And just in terms of his front court play, I mean, where his positioning, when he cuts it off, he just seems to have a much better understanding than a lot of these guys, and just a very smart, cerebral player for Bueno. And 2 wins now for that team, Tennessee and Bueno, on the week. They only trailed Douglas and Lamonte, who swept the matinee performance in the doubles yesterday. So pretty dominant team there, and Tennessee and Bueno looking to take hold of that second place spot now. They are 2 games ahead of Kubala and Asier with 9 wins. So that second place double spot getting increasingly more interesting now with less than a month of the season. Tennessee and Bueno with 9. Kubala and Asier. Tennessee and Bueno, just for the record, they are currently in second. Kubala and Asier in third with 7. Carballo and Juice 6. Ikeda, Fred 5. So a lot still in play for that second double spot. And who knows? We can go on a big run and knock out Douglas and Lamonte. You never know in these doubles games. Tennessee, I mean, just the way they play. I mean, their communication, the way they're consistent. I mean, one of my favorite teams just to watch, and two really good guys as well. And that's really the difference. I mean, Ben and El Barba, you think about a team like that on paper, much better than a team of Tennessee and Bueno. But these guys, I mean, they go out there, they play, and you always see an issue with Ben and El Barba. It's, one guy cutting it off and dropping it, or some guy tipping it, and there's always maybe a reaction, and that really is the camaraderie of the team. And you see in the win column there, I mean, it makes no sense. How do Ben and El Barba have the same amount of wins as a team like Vuelo and CRB or Jedin and Cool, and then a team like Tennessee and Bueno, Kubal and Asier have 7? Big factor we talk about these doubles, communication and camaraderie amongst the team, and that's a team with two really good guys, and it makes sense why they're, up at the top there.
Definitely. Just a reminder, with 2 minutes to go, that we have a scratch in Game 4. Game 4, post 7 scratch. Diaz replaced Diaz with El Barba. Diaz is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. We hope to see him back tomorrow. He's out with the remnants of a knee injury. He tried coming back yesterday. Wasn't so comfortable in the matinee. Scratched last night, or last afternoon. Yeah, last 4 p.m. performance. He's out again today, but I believe that he will try tomorrow. So, Diaz is scratched in Game 4, post 7. He's replaced by El Barba. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to go with game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is number 10, Juice. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is number 31, Asier. Juice serves. We begin Game 4. Powerful backhand by Asier is tipped in the air by Juice. Point 2. Asier is first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 24, Cool Fitness. Powerful backhand by Cool Fitness, beautifully thrown. Point 3. Cool Fitness now serves in this next matchup to the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 26, Lamonte. Cool Fitness keeps the serve to the outside. Lamonte puts it back inside. Rebote, thrown hard, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. Point 4. Here is the black shirt of post 5. Lamonte now serves to Vuelo. Overserve, point 5. Our next matchup has Vuelo serving to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's CRB. Nice backhand throw by CRB. Rebote by Vuelo. CRB sets, made the catch. Returns the carom, that scores. What a throw. That was beautiful. Point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, El Barba receiving. El Barba goes to the inside. CRB is there. Hard throw from the left side. Will score for CRB. 0.6. Now receiving post 8, Tennessee. This will complete the first round of play. Good serve by CRB. Tennessee opens from the left side. Hard backhand to the inside. Forehand rebote. Picked up by Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. He flips it back. Rebote thrown too hard. That hit the pad. 0.8. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round, the red of post 1, Juice. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote comes to the forehand of Juice. Juice threw it up to the overhead screen. That's out of play. 0.8. Tennessee has 3 points. He serves to the blue shirt of post 2, Ossier. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8. Tennessee. Trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Tennessee from the left side. Nice backhand. Cool Fitness went for it in the air. Tipped it. Point and a perfect game to the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. 8 wins it. 6 comes in second. 4, 5, 2, and 3. Playoff 4, third place. 4 first serves to 5. A hard throw to the inside by Vuelo. Beautifully thrown. 0.5. 2 now serves to 3. Cool Fitness from the forehand. Asier picks it up on the right side. There's a hard throw. Forehand rebote. Soft touch to the inside. Will score for Cool Fitness. 0.3. 5 serves 3. This is third place. Nice backhand throw by Cool Fitness. Rebote by Vuelo. I think the grunt might have helped, but I'm not sure. That's a third place finish for the Screaming Vuelo. Unofficial order of finish, 8, 6, 5. I really don't want to encourage him because if so the screaming, you think that's
Give
a
him
good
an inch,
I don't think that's a good thing. Then he'll scream every time that he throws the ball.
We don't need that.
Yeah,
not tennis here. No.
So the 8-6-5 is the official result for Game 4. Coming in first, post 8, Tennessee had a perfect game. Taking second, post 6, CRB. Coming in third, post 5, Avuelo. 8-6-5 is the correct order finish for Game 4. Your prices will be up here in just a moment. There's your moment. The $2 quinella. 6-8 or 8-6. That's first and second in any order. $71.20. The trifecta, 8-6-5, 177 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fifth game. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz. Replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz. Replace Diaz with Ikeda. Post time for Game 5. Game 5, 7 minutes away. Oh, you're waiting for me to finish, weren't you? And a fellow named Anthony's my sentence.
One gig, I send ice cream, I send a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university. I said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money. Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into the sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
We'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play!
And that was a preview to the award-winning Magic City Hustle. And this idea to hire and train highlight players, transition athletes from other professional sports started here about a couple years ago, and it's a whole documentary about it. Ended up winning an award, so definitely check it out. We got a link on MagicCityCasino.com under the highlight tab. It's a little spot for Magic City Hustle, or you can go to MagicCityHustle.com directly to download documentary, and that will be a one-time $5 download, and you can enjoy it as many times as you want, as I have multiple times at this rate.
You were saying something about enjoying something?
The Magic City Hustle.
What a movie.
What a movie. Definitely.
What a movie.
I mean, if you're in the chat and you're enjoying what you're seeing, it is worth the $5.
It is.
Yeah, definitely
really
worth it. You get to learn a little more about these guys, into their lives, and really what it means for them to be out here and why they're out here too. And it's an interesting perspective to keep in the back of your mind while you're watching that as well. And it's just good entertainment. During this time, you always want to have good things to watch. So check it out, MagicCityHustle.com or MagicCityCasino.com.
And those Savins, brilliant producers. Brilliant.
They just keep
brilliant. When you say Savin, you just go brilliant.
Yeah, great. Pumping them out. We got the lovely Lindsay helping us now. Scott doing that. Lindsay helped with the documentary too. I mean, just great stuff.
Helped. I believe she's got a production credit on that, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If not for the producing, wouldn't be worth watching. Wouldn't have won that award.
Completely.
No one would pay
agree.
$5.
No.
They say, a Savin production.
I say that's
that
a $2.
might be worth looking at.
It's not. It's a $5.
That's
film.
two of the $5. It's just the fact that it's a Savin production.
It was $3 originally. They had the Savin tax. Sure.
We have 3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes till we begin Game 5. There's a scratch. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ikeda. I feel like including a disclaimer here. The Savins are in no way responsible for my employment. Yeah, right. So I'm looking at this practice that's going on right in front of us, and right now we're looking at Lamonte and Douglas, CRB and Vuelo. Douglas looks kind of serious. I mean, Matt always looks serious, but he looks particularly serious.
It's something when he makes a mistake. I mean, he jumped a little early in that last doubles game and tipped one off the top of his.
You
cesta.
said it. I didn't say it. You said it. He's going to be upset with you.
He may be upset with you.
You're not going to be happy.
I'm sorry, Douglas. But I just followed him on
Douglas
Instagram. I just followed him on Instagram.
He's got like this. He's got like this monotone
Yeah.
approach sometimes in life. I can say, Andrew, can we talk? Oh.
I hope. Oh God, I haven't had
Andrew.
that talk
Matt's
since,
here. He looks
eighth
pissed.
grade?
He wants to talk to you about your announcing. Personally, I think he played great. I don't know what Andrew's talking about.
I mean, it's just that one mistake, and he's just, he expects perfection, expects to win all these times. So, he gets a little more upset with one mistake as opposed to some of the other guys. So, it'll be interesting to see the velocity of the throws and that focus in this game. I think it's going to be, it's already 100%. It's going to be probably about 150 this game. Typically after a loss or a mistake, that's usually what happens with Douglas. He has an ability to get back on track better than anybody on this roster, and something in sports that you don't see every day. It's truly remarkable. He had an 0 day, no wins, 1 quad last week, the first day of the week, and then stormed back with 4 wins in singles, 4 in the doubles. So this guy's pretty good.
Also have to look, this next practice that we're looking at Ikeda and Anderluck here. Ikeda's got a very serious look on his face with 1 minute to go. And Anderluck, obviously this team is not an official entry to the doubles championship. Ikeda is substituting for Diaz. That doubles team in these championships are Diaz and Anderluck. So Ikeda is substituting, but obviously 2 better players. And they expect to do well.
Right, and historically not as chalky as you may think with these guys. They don't play together typically. 2 of the better guys, they're both aggressive. They want the ball. So, we talk about the communication and the consistency, but you see some of these teams that play together, and Anderluck and Ikeda, they've had a lot of those communication mistakes already, which these other teams are not dealing with at this rate. So, not a sure thing, even though they got 2 of the better guys there.
Sure thing? Never in Highline? Never. I don't care if it's Joey and a player from whoever in the backcourt. Joey and Charuka.
Never an on-paper
not a guarantee.
sport. No.
We're ready to begin. Game number 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts post 1, we have Asier and Kubala. Receiving in the blue post 2, Juice and Carballo. Asier serves. We begin Game 5 with an underserve, point 2. 2 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Here's Cool Fitness and Jedden. Cool Fitness from the forehand. Carballo from the 11 line over the top. Jedden cuts it off. Strong backhand. Rebote for Carballo. Carom comes to Juice. He catches it. There's a nice backhand for Juice. Jedden in the backcourt and hanging out in the backcourt. Carballo on the catch. Juggled. Ball came in and out of Cool Fitness's cesta. Point 2. Our next matchup has Juice serving to the green shirts of post 4, El Barba and Ben. A hard throw by Ben. Does not cut out. Carballo's there. Great catch by Ben. Carballo jumped the wall but missed the ball. Point 4. Black shirts post 5 receive. Here's CRB and Vuelo. Underserve, 0.5. In our next matchup, CRB serves to the yellow shirts at post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas, stays to the inside. That's a great catch by Vuelo. Douglas from the forehand. Sends it back to pass. Vuelo sets for the rebote. That hit the upper rail. Out of play. 0.6. In our next matchup, Lamonte serves to the pink shirts at post 7, Bueno and Tennessee. Scoop by Douglas. Bueno on the rebote. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8. Substituting for Diaz in the front court is Ikeda. In the back court, Anderluck. Rebote save from the forehand of Bueno. Beautifully played. Here's Ikeda. Cortada. Stopped by Bueno and a beautiful catch on the left side. Scoop missed by Anderluck. 0.7. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return. Red shirts at post 1, Ossier and Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Caught by Ossier and a nice catch in the front court. Hard backhand. Caught by Tennessee. Kubala moves up. Tennessee. Plays it deep. Stayed away from the overhead screen. Ossier makes the save up in the front court. Bueno steps in at the 6 line. Hard to the inside. Good catch by Kubala. Good catch by Ossier. Backhand. Caught by Tennessee. Bueno keeps it on the forehand. Lost his footing. Holding. Came close to keeping it in play. 0.1. Here's post 3 in the white shirts. Cool Fitness and Jedden receive. Jedden takes the serve. Ossier got there, holds onto it, blasts it back. Rebote for Jedden. Ball tipped, 0.3. Here's post 2, Juice and Carballo. That's a good catch by Carballo. Rebote by Jedden to the inside. Played nicely. Nice and straight. Good catch by Cool Fitness. That's a hard backhand. Catch by Jedden. Carom by Jedden. Off the court. Way off the court. Point 2. Juice and Carballo have 4 points. They serve to the 4-post, El Barba and Ben. Ben on the catch. Hard backhand. Carballo skipped it the first time around.
Wow.
Somehow got it in play. Point 2. Possible game point. Blue shirts at post 2. Juice and Carballo. Trying to stop them. CRB and Wello. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Good catch by Carballo. Vuelo, beautiful catch at the side wall. Vuelo was there. Good effort. Point in game, post 2, the blue shirts. Carballo and Juice. 2 wins it, 7-1 and 3 will play off for second and third place. Point 7, possible place point for the 7 team. They serve to post 3, the white shirts, Jedden and Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness makes the catch. Here's Bueno. Backhand. Point and place 2 post 7. 1 serves 3. This is for third place. Cool Fitness on the backhand. It's a backhand 2-all. Assier pulls it out of the air. Juggling on Assier's call. Catch, rather. Point in the third place finish for Jedden and Cool Fitness. 2-7-3. The unofficial order of finish. Results from Game 5 are official as posted. Coming in first, post 2, Juice and Carballo. Taking second, post 7, Bueno and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 3, Cool Fitness and Jedden. Overall, a good game, an entertaining game. Bueno was not happy that he got called on that, but realistically,
yeah,
you know,
it took a second.
when we were training players in the beginning, our first year, we explained to the judges that holding could not be viewed as strictly as it was at traditional facilities in our first year. Second year, we tightened it up a little bit more. This year, we're tightening it up a little bit more. It's in the eye of the judges. Both of our judges have played professional highlight at other facilities, at multiple other facilities. Manuel has obviously played at Miami, Ocala, Fort Pierce, Calder, and Robin has played at Calder, Miami, Fort Pierce, and the Philippines.
Definitely a difficult job as well. As we mentioned, dangerous, fast. So
no way I would do it. I did it once.
Yes, Stu went out there
and fell on the first point.
If we had the bloopers, that was definitely one that we marked.
Thank God I got out. Thank God I fell.
Ironically enough, you know who the one that threw the carom was on that?
No, who?
Vuelo. Yeah,
that explains
there it is. Prices.
Yes, we'll cut to the prices now immediately. The quinella, that's first and second in any order, 2-7 or 7-2. $1 price, $88.50. Trifecta, 273, $464.40. Another good win price. Look at that 2 to win. $2 on 2 to win, returning $27.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our sixth game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Post time for... And yes, there's really no question about judging in the eye of the beholder. Holding basically is based on a player maintaining the basket in constant motions. The basket stays in constant motion. And then realistically, even though fans for years have heard juggling, there's really not a technical juggling call. It's just a different version of holding, that if the ball bounces in your cesta, the idea is that if the ball bounces in your cesta, that you're by definition going to stop your motion to catch it the second time. Right. That's traditionally. Obviously, we use a juggling call here, and juggling is juggling. If you catch the ball and it bounces. Now, that's not to be mistaken with a basket comes to the part of the cesta that's right on top of the hand and rolls, doesn't lose contact, but rolls. That's not a juggle. If it maintains contact with the frame, never bounces out and rolls in, theoretically, that's not a juggle either. So, and these are all happening a fraction of a second. Yeah. And so for the to see is juggling on the left side back here by us. We can see it.
On the backhand side,
yes, on the backhand side. I mean, we obviously see ones that do get missed. You're talking about maybe 3 or 4 performance, so we're not talking about that many. But with the judges being on the other side, sometimes crouching for their life, with the judges being on the other side, you can't see it on the other side of the player's body. And that's a problem everywhere. This is the first time in all these years around Highlight that I've ever sat with a glass back wall. So I imagine if we were there at a traditional facility as well, we'd see a number of those balls that are juggled on the left side to the inside of the court that you just can't see.
Yeah, the instant replay hasn't made its way to Highlight yet. In other sports, it's getting instituted.
No. Can you imagine how long these performances would take? Especially if players could say, no, let me take another look at that.
Let's go to Secaucus.
Then they would question. Realistically, there's money on the line almost for every point, definitely for every game.
Right.
So they'd be questioning every line.
Right. That's the thing with pass interference in the NFL, which was so hard. It's, almost every play there could be pass interference by law. I mean, maybe you juggle it a little bit and you don't even see. So, to have replay, a joke, obviously.
Replay and highlight. These performances be 4 hours long.
God, yeah.
We'd spend half the time. We'd spend half the time watching players looking at the screen. I don't trust him. I want to look myself. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we have now just 3 minutes remaining for placing all wagers in Game 6. There are no scratches in Game 6. And Bueno in post 1. Bueno not happy about that holding call once again. He's not pouting around. He just wasn't happy.
Yeah, the one thing...
Doesn't pout. Really good disposition that Bueno
I was going to say, Bueno, I mean, he doesn't get high or too low, and that's one of the reasons why he's so consistent across the board in the win-play show column, and meaning not too high, not too low. He doesn't get too excited when he wins, and he doesn't get too down on himself when he loses, and that's great. Also, Douglas, a guy for 20 years old to have that level of composure, those two guys certainly jump off the page in terms of that.
At 20, I probably would have taken a pick saw to the side wall here if I dropped one.
I mean, the amount of times that...
No, there's no question. No, I would have trashed the side wall myself. No, I would have... No, one of these funny bounces or something like that, I would have gone
Magic
absolutely
City,
crazy.
Yeah. And big win for that doubles team of Carballo and Juice. All these wins are big in the doubles. And Stu, if Carballo and Juice start to get a couple more wins, we might have to add it to the menu in the sports club. Now that's open here at Magic City, so give free Carballo. What would be the Carballo and Juice? It would definitely be on fire. It would be one of those flaming shots, or a drink.
We'll have to ask. We'll have to. What do you mean by flaming?
No, they're They get up and down.
I'm totally
We're talking about highs and lows.
Right
the highs and lows, they're a little. They can get some higher and lower.
I've never seen someone more nervous than I did, except maybe like serving with possible game point or something like that. That's the most nervous I've ever seen anybody. That was kind of funny. We'll talk to Anders. We'll talk to Anders about the flaming juice. What are you calling it now?
The Carballo and juice.
Carballo and juice.
The Carballo and juice. If they win the doubles, we'll talk. Scott's here. Maybe he can give us a head nod. Maybe we'll add it to the menu. I mean, it could be a drink. He says yes. We'll see if that happens. We'll have to get Anderluck to create it, though.
I can see someone in the sports club give me 4-3, 4-3 over the 1-7-8 and a Carballo and juice.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Rolls off the tongue. I mean...
0 minutes till post. We're ready to begin Game 6.
Game time.
We're ready to begin our 6th game. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Anderluck. Bueno serves. We're ready to begin Game 6. It's a powerful backhand by Anderluck. Bueno's got it at the 10 line. Anderluck from the 9 line. Cortada caught by Bueno. Robote's up. Played from the forehand of Bueno. Here's Anderluck. Sidearm carom. Bueno read it, moved out there. He returns a carom. Anderluck read it, stopped it. Carambola scooped by Bueno. What a catch. That's tipped. What a way to start this game for Anderluck and Bueno. Very nicely played. Point goes to the 2. White shirt at post 3 receives. Vuelo. Strong backhand by Vuelo. Stays away from the overhead screen. That's a good forehand rebote save by Anderluck. Ball tipped at the 7 line. Point 3. And our next matchup, Vuelo serves to Tennessee in the green shirt at post 4. Point 4. In our next matchup, Tennessee will serve to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. Gonna score for Tennessee. Here's post 6 of the yellow shirt. El Barba receives. Forehand rebote by Tennessee. Here's El Barba. Barba goes outside. Tennessee was there to meet it. Good placement by Tennessee. That'll score. Point 4. Receiving the pink shirt of post 7, number 8, Jedin. Jedin moves up, makes a good catch off a soft serve by Tennessee. Tennessee gets the ball back. Jedden on the move. Missed the rebote. Point 4. Tennessee has 4 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. The purple shirt of post 8 is Ben. Tennessee on the rebote. Here's Ben. Ben with the placement to the inside. Tennessee way back at the 12 line. Makes a good catch and an even better throw. Rebote by Ben. That's another hard throw by Tennessee. Ball played to pass. Ben on the rebote. Low and inside. Low to the outside, rather. Tennessee got there. Scoop by Ben. Tennessee for the rebote. That hit the overhead screen. Point 8. Those were several really well-played points by Tennessee. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round, Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. Bueno from the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ben. Gets up to the front wall. Bueno from the 3 line. Outside placement lands wide. Point 8. Ben serves to post 2, Anderluck. Ball tipped off Ben's serve. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Ben trying to stop him. Wello. That's a beautiful play by Vuelo. Ben makes the save. Here's Vuelo, lining up on the left side. Point 3. Receiving, post 5, Ikeda. Wello with a good catch. Strong backhand, taken in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep from the forehand. Wello will line up for the rebote on the left side. Nice rebote play. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda goes back to the corner. Rebote. Swing and a miss by Vuelo. Point 5. Play continues. 5 on the board with 2 points. El Barba receives in the yellow of post 6. That's an overserve. Ball must slam between the 4 and 7 line. That pass to 7. Here's post. Point goes to the 6. Jedden receives. El Barba missed it on the left side. Point 7. In our next matchup, Jedden is serving to the green of post 4, Tennessee. Ball lingered in the air. The floater. Floating serve scores for Jedden. Point 7. Here's post 1, the red shirt. Bueno. Powerful backhand by Bueno, taken in the air by Jedden. Good catch by Bueno. Jedden on the backhand, taken in the air by Bueno. Bueno fake to the outside. Rebote by Jedden. It's 2-all. Taken in the air by Bueno. Beautiful rebote thrown by Jedden. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Jedden moves in, makes the catch. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno on the run. Jedden on the run, rather. What a beautiful rebote thrown by Jedden. He gets up. Bueno's there. Bueno looking to get the picada. That's the big bounce. It scores. Point 1. One serves, 2 post 2. Anderluck. Point 1. Bueno has 4 points, but returning with possible game point is post 8, the purple shirt, Ben. Great catch by Ben off a good serve by Bueno. Ben read that perfect, moved up, took the ball right at chest level on the left side. Ben again, great court positioning, getting right under the ball in the air. To the inside he goes. Here's Ben, great catch. Strong backhand. Bueno for the rebote. Ben moved up to take it in the air nicely, throws it hard. Bueno makes the catch. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Bueno trying to stop him. Post 3, Vuelo. Scoop by Bueno. Juggling. Point 3. Play continues. Another possible game point. This is for Vuelo. Trying to stop him, Ikeda. Good catch by Vuelo. Scoop by Ikeda. A hard throw. Vuelo tipped the ball, point 5. Ikeda serving with 4 points in this next matchup. 2L Barba in the yellow of post 6. Outside placement by El Barba, stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda comes over the top and scores. Point 5. Possible game point again, this time for Ikeda. Trying to stop him, Tennessee. Strong backhand by Tennessee. That's the forehand rebote by Ikeda. Ikeda from the right side. It's a hard throw. Rebote. Hit too hard, too high, and out of play. That's point and game for the black shirt of post 5, Ikeda. 5 wins it. 1 places, meaning he came in second. 8 serves to 3. This is a playoff for third place. Catch by Ben on the forehand. Takes a peek and throws a carom. Wow, that is so impressive. Beautiful carom by Ben. That's a third place finish for Ben in the purple of post 8. Unofficial order of finish is 5-1-8.
maybe Ikeda getting the proverbial monkey off of his back there. A desperately needed win for him.
If he didn't win that point against Willow, it was going to get ugly. No, it was going to get ugly.
We're going to have to get
there.
the fine sheet out. Maybe.
Yeah, no, these helmets can only handle so much.
Yeah.
They really can.
They're hockey helmets, but they're not that durable.
Yeah, when they hit the floor with high velocity with no hit in it, that's only going to last. They are plastic. That's only going to last so long.
Sabermetric stat of the 2019 season: El Barba more broken helmets in the month of November than singles wins. That was.
Well, no, his helmet just finally had enough.
It's like I just got
after the 15th or 20th throw and $200 in fines, the helmet just said, "I'm done."
And in fairness, he missed a lot of time with injury, but there was a point where that was coming back, a lot of frustration. But helmets go through a lot here.
So the 518's the official order finished. There are your prices up on the board. $2 Quinella, 1-5. That's 1-5 or 5-1. First and second in any order. $18. Lots of people cashing in on that Quinella. That's good to see. Trifecta, 518. First, second, and third place finishing $180.20. There's the pick three. 825. 3 of 3 numbers, returning $282.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our 7th game, the third and final doubles game in this afternoon's performance. The next game is played 2, 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 7 also concludes today's High Five jackpot. There's a scratch. Game 7, post 8. Going to change it up a little bit here. Remove Diaz. He's scratched. Replace Diaz with Ron. Game 7, post 8. Scratch Diaz. Replace Diaz with Ron. So Game 7, post 8 is now Ron and Anderluck. Post time for Game 7 is just 6 minutes. 7.
We got a very exciting video between games 6 and 7 here for you, Stu. We've been showing these top 10s. We had the Rebotes. We got the 2 walls. The 3rd edition is ready. This one's the carom.
I love it. Well, did you see that carom that Ben just threw?
That Ben.
You've come up with is that carom he just threw?
I think there's a couple.
Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by El Barba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Ancier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's carom, that's gonna score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a carom. Wow. Here's the reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And that was the debut episode of the Top 10 Caroms. And yes, all of those thrown from the right side, off that side wall, hitting the front wall, bouncing, and then going into that side netting. That is the caroms, Stu. You taught me well.
That is the carom.
Yes. I had to put them together, and I only
That's a carom.
That's a carom.
That's not. And that's a carambolo. As eyes glaze over.
Yeah, that last one from Douglas from the outside, I mean, literally in the net, just that sharp angle. Love all those caroms. And some of those replays, too, pretty cool, like those. I mean, I did create them, but I just love it. I'm sure the fans love it, too, and we're just doing it all for you. So let us know your thoughts about those, and we'll get some more coming for you. We got a lot more of the top 10s, and we've got 3 only. Robotes, 2-walls, caroms have debuted, so more down the pipeline. A couple more weeks to follow.
And as we look ahead towards Game 7, most of the players back here are fairly serious right now. Most of them fairly serious. And we're just introducing Ron. So on paper, this team of Ron and Anderluck is obviously the most dominant. We are putting Ron in the front court in this one, and that he is very much out of place.
Yeah.
Ron was trained from his native Philippines as a backcourter. He played a number of years as a backcourter in the Philippines. And when he's played here in Miami, at Miami Highline Calder, he's also played as a backcourter. As we've explained, that's not really something you assign players to. That's one of the things that we're a little bit different here, is that since these players have only been playing 3 years, they're naturally evolving into a natural front quarter or a natural back quarter. Douglas, for instance, as dominant as he is a natural back quarter. Anderluck, who spends most of his time in the back court, is actually a better front quarter than he is back quarter. But he can go either place. Carballo, natural back quarter. A natural front quarter, rather. So with Ron substituting here, we're going to have Ron up front, and we'll see how he does. We'll definitely see how he does. We are ready to begin game number 7, a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, we have Cool Fitness and Jed, and receiving in the blue of post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. There's the serve by Jed, and we begin game 7. Point 2. Bueno and Tennessee first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. We have Lamonte and Douglas. Catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Bueno up the wall, makes the catch. Here's Douglas from the 12 line. Powerful forehand, taken in the air by Bueno. Rebote by Lamonte, played nicely to the inside. Catch by Lamonte. Hard throw to the inside. Tennessee's there. Douglas from the 13 line with a drop ball, point 2. Green shirts of post 4 receiving. Asier and Kubala. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Rebote coming out. Bueno on the rebote. Kubala from the 10 line. It's a hard throw by Tennessee. Assier is there. Strong backhand. Taken in the air by Tennessee. Catch by Tennessee. Back from the right side. Kubala with a hop. Makes the catch. Puts it back to the inside. Tennessee now on the backhand. He goes deep. Somehow that stayed away from the overhead screen. 2-0 rebote by Assier. Assier managed to get out of the way in a nick of time. Here's Kubala. Bueno makes a catch. Sends it deep. Rebote coming out. Forehand. Rebote carom.
Whoa.
By Assier. Wow. Good for him. That was great. 0.4.
Oh my God. Nice that should cheer you up, man.
Carballo goes deep. .5. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirts, El Barba and Ben. Ben opens up on the left side. Goes hard to the back wall. Here's Carballo from the 6, the 5, the 4. There we go. 0.6. Receiving post 7 in the pink shirts, CRB and Vuelo. Vuelo from the 11 line. El Barba on the backhand. Vuelo again. He goes deep. Arabote not coming out. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8. Ron in the front court substituting for Diaz. In the back court is Anderluck. Anderluck makes the catch. Throws it hard. Here's Vuelo. Strong backhand by Ron. Good catch by Vuelo. Anderluck on the forehand. Goes deep. Great catch by Vuelo. Ron now mid-court. Hard and low and scoring for Ron. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 1. Cool Fitness and Jedden. Strong backhand by Cool Fitness. Anderluck moves up but missed the ball. 0.1. Jedden and Cool Fitness have 2 points. Now receiving, post 3, the white shirts. Lamonte and Douglas return. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Wow. Catch by Jedden. Back to the inside, Jedden's there. Here's Douglas from the 13 line. Hard forehand throw, caught in the air by Cool Fitness. Here's Douglas from deep in the backcourt, over the top. Mid-court placement, big bounce, brought down by Jedden. Carom by Jedden will score. Well played by Jedden, 0.1. One has 4 points serving in this next matchup. To the blue of post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. Scoop by Cool Fitness. To the overhead screen it goes. Point 2. Here's post 4 in the green shirts, Asier and Kubala. Kubala from the left side. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Stays away from the overhead screen. There's Kubala. Bueno coming cross court to make the catch. Asier reaches in. Strong backhand to the inside. Tennessee is there. Kubala from the backhand. Catch by Tennessee. Carom by Tennessee does not open up. Kubala's got it. Returns a carom. Big bounce. Tennessee's there. Everybody get out of the way. Kubala dropped it. Point 2. Possible game point for post 2. Bueno, Tennessee. Trying to stop them. Post 5, Juice and Carballo. Carballo moves in. Strong backhand. Caught on the forehand of Tennessee. Did not go for it in the air. Threw a hard rebote instead. That scored point 5. Play continues. 5 has 3 points, serving to post 6, El Barba and Ben. El Barba went for the serve, knocked it down. Point 5. Possible game point here for the black shirts of post 5, Juice and Carballo. Trying to stop them. Post 7 in the pink shirts, CRB and Vuelo. Vuelo opens up on the forehand. Carballo from the forehand. Vuelo takes it in the air. Hard to the inside he goes. Here's Carballo. Vuelo with a great pickup on the backhand and a hard throw to follow. Carballo lets another one pass. Saves the rebote. Catch by CRB. Carballo, 2-all. Vuelo missed it. Point in game. Post 5. Carballo and Juice. 2 places, 1 shows. No playoff here. 5-2-1. The official order of finish. Well, I thought there for a second Tennessee was going to take everybody out. 2 judges and a front quarter.
I can't believe he got there.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he's fast. He got there. That was a great play.
Sneaky.
That was absolutely a great play. I have to admit, I closed my eyes. I did. I did.
I jumped up a little bit.
I closed my eyes. I closed my eyes. Five, 2-1, the official result from Game 7. The prices are up. $2 quinella, 2.5. That's 2.5 or 5.2. $18.80. The 5-2-1, 467.40. $1 high five, 682.55. 4 or 5 numbers returning $113 even. Carryover jackpots over the $2,000 mark. High five jackpot, $2,075.60. Two games left in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game number 8 and 9. Game 8, a point game. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 8. 7 minutes away.
And so that was last doubles game of the matinee. So let's run through the standings of the week through this point. Atop the week, Douglas and Lamonti, they have 3 wins and then a 2-way tie. Carballo and Juice picked up the last 2 doubles games and making a case to get that drink on the menu in the sports club, the brand new sports club, which is open here at Magic City. Socially distanced, of course. Carballo and Juice with 2, and then Tennessee and Bueno with 2 wins. And Jedden and Cool Fitness have 1, so I apologize. That's 3. That's
Ooh, Andrew does not usually make
How about
mistakes.
that? No, do not.
Everything
No.
okay?
Everything's good.
Everything's good?
I feel good today.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, we're win for the week. So 3 wins for Carballo and Juice, tied with Douglas and Lamonti atop the standings this week. And then overall double standings, now a big jump for that team of Carballo and Juice. Did they win every game, Stu? Going back to game 3, Bueno and Tennessee won game 3, so they took 2 of them. They are now 1 win behind that team of Bueno and Tennessee. They are in 3rd place, Carballo and Juice with 8, Tennessee, Bueno with 9, and then first place, Douglas and Lamonti with 17. So getting awfully close for that 2nd place spot, 9-8-7-5. A lot of teams vying for that $5,000 bonus for that first doubles tournament, which will conclude June 27th. So just about a month left for all these guys in a tight race.
We have 4 minutes to go till we begin game number 8. So Carballo out of the 1 post and Douglas out of the 2 post. Now Douglas has not come in. I believe he was in the money in one of the earlier doubles games.
Right.
But obviously this will be his first singles game. And he's not won, so I expect to see Douglas better than average motivated.
And taking a look here, actually, looks like he may not be on the board at all today, which is kind of a shock. Not on the board at all today through the first 3 games. So Douglas, we talked about before that doubles game, that he seemed motivated. So singles play by himself, really can control his own destiny here. We'll maybe see more typical Douglas performance to get back on track for him. But that's an easy prediction. I mean, Douglas is great. Yeah, easy prediction. I can say that every time with Douglas coming off of a loss. But it is true at the end of the day.
No,
yeah.
Douglas with no money in a performance. Sorry, by that we mean that he's had no money finishes, so he's not won any money. And in the 2 post, no, that's how do you leave that out?
Right.
I don't know how you would leave that out of a trifecta. Across the board, everyone else.
Someone who's been playing really well out of the 5 post in this game, Bueno. Saw him, just an observation. Guys walk out of the cage, at different paces. Bueno got a bit of hop in his step. He got out of the cage, a little jog to the corner. You don't see that. So he, it's a good sign. He seems to be having a good time, seems to be confident. He wants to get back out there, and that's the key. He made a mistake on the holding call, and then there was another, I think he just dropped one, and then he's back out there, ready to go. So I like where his head's at. He seems to be playing confident highlight, and confident highlight usually leads to good highlight.
No question about it. Bueno, one of the more positive players on the roster. In other words, a player that when you see him walking in the back, say, how you doing?
Yeah.
And his response is usually something along the lines of, I'm just happy to be here.
Always.
Almost every time.
Always.
So, a lot of positivity there. And it sometimes makes it onto the court.
Yeah.
Which is good to see. It's a frustrating sport. I mean, it's just between you not being able to do what you want to do, other players being able to do things that they can do sometimes, they can't do it sometimes, the judges, the ball bouncing. It's a game of inches.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a game of inches. And it is one of the most frustrating things. That's why, we if a helmet goes flying, it depends on the circumstance. If a helmet goes flying in the cage, yeah, that's definitely a fine. There's no question about that. But if it's behind the scenes, people got to get frustration out somehow, and appropriate expressions of anger.
Right.
And appropriate is a pretty broad umbrella there.
Yeah.
But appropriate expressions of anger, so that means to be in the right place, in the right context, and to the right degree. Those are like the three things. And if all those three things are there, yeah, you're not necessarily going to get fined for it.
And that's a big part of, the emotion of the game. It's something that we like to see. We talk about in a difference here at Magic City, that all these guys go for the ball. So on one hand, you got, like you said, you got to be able to let them express it, but maybe not on the court. So it's interesting. I mean, definitely the guys that have, their disposition is just so even keeled. I mean, the guys like Ron, Bueno, Tennessee, Kubala. I mean, they're just consistent across the board. Some guys may win a lot and then go through long stretches where they're not on the board at all. And those guys are just consistently always on the board. So better for, if you're betting, Quinelas, Exactas, Trifectas, good numbers to have there. Those guys always pretty consistent. 0 minutes, Stu. You got game 8.
Ready to begin game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Carballo. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Douglas.
No, it's not. It's the red.
There's the serve. This game is underway. Good catch by Douglas. It's a nice rebote by Carballo. Rebote to the inside. Carballo's going to look for the rebote. There it is. Douglas reaches out from the 11 line on the forehand. Goes deep. Caught by Carballo. Douglas on the catch. Outside placement. One of the best points in highlight we've had played here, actually. Textbook. Catching it in the air. Don't throw the shot till you have it. Shot till you have it. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in game 8. Here's Ben. Douglas throws it hard to the inside. Here's Ben. To the overhead screen, that ball goes. Point 2. Green shirt of post 4 receives. In our next matchup, we have Douglas serving to Ikeda. Strong forehand rebote thrown by Douglas. Douglas at the side wall, just trying to get it there. That lands out of play. Point 4. Here's post 5. Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Rebote comes out. Rebote forehand to the inside. Good effort by Bueno to try to get that ball. Point 4. On the court, ready to receive the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Ron. Another strong backhand. This rebote coming way out. Ikeda, that's what you got to do. You just got to get it to the front wall. Ikeda got it. Could not hold on to it. Well played by Ikeda and Ron. Point 6. And our next matchup, Ron serves to Anderluck in the pink shirt of post 7. That hit the top of the front wall up at the top rail. That's out of play. 0.7. Completing the first round of plays, Kubala. Great catch by Kubala off a really good serve by Anderluck. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Kubala. Great catch by Kubala. Anderluck for the Robote on the left side. Nicely placed to the inside. Here's Kubala again. Kubala goes deep. Robote, it's a 2-all. Does not cut far enough out. Kubala's there. Kubala's carom does cut out. That scores. 0.8. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 1, Carballo. Nice backhand throw by Carballo. Robote 2-all by Kubala. Carballo's on it. Hard throw. Scores for Carballo. 0.1. Here's post 3 in the white shirt, Ben. What a serve by Carballo, crossing the wall beautifully at the 13 line and scoring. 0.1. Carballo with 4 points, serves to Douglas. Excellent serve by Carballo. Beautiful return by Douglas. Robote coming out. That's a great forehand Robote by Carballo. Douglas to the outside. Here's Carballo with the catch. Sends it back in the air right to the forehand of Douglas. Douglas's carom scores. Wow. Another great point between these guys. 0.2. Here's post 5, Bueno. Strong forehand Robote. Left side Robote, rather. But it scores 0.2. Possible game point for Douglas in the 2 posts. Trying to stop him, Ikeda. Douglas saves the Robote. Almost. That hit the overhead screen. 0.4. Play continues. Receiving the yellow shirt at post 6. Ron. Strong backhand by Ron, taken in the air by Ikeda. Ron makes the save on the Robote. Ikeda backing up to the 11 line. Carom does not open up. Ron's got it on the left side. Ikeda with the catch. Low and hard. Scoop by Ron. Forehand Robote by Ron. Scoop by Ikeda. Ron on the left side, winding up. It's a 2-all. Does not cut out. Well played by both Ron and Ikeda. That was a good point. 0.4. Possible game point for Ikeda in the green shirt at post 4. Trying to stop him. Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda makes the save on the Robote, but it falls short of the front wall. 0.7. Play in our 8th game continues. Receiving post 8, Kubala. Good catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Strong forehand rebote by Anderluck. Kubala looks for the rebote. Catch by Anderluck. Cortada scores .7. Possible game point 4. Pink shirt at post 7. Anderluck trying to stop him. Ben. Good catch by Anderluck on the left side. There's the reverse. Rebote left side. Soft touch. Anderluck's got it. Throws it about 1,000 miles an hour, and Ben scooped it anyway. His reverse, however, hit the overhead screen. That's point and game to the pink shirt of post 7, Anderluck. This is a playoff for second and third place. 2 serves, 2-4. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Rebote left side by Ikeda to the inside. Great catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Forehand Rebote escapes to the overhead screen. Point and place to post 2, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 8. Our official is posted. Coming in first, post 7, Anderluck. Taking second, post 2, Douglas. Coming in third, post 4, Ikeda. 7-4 is the official result of Game 8. From beginning to end, the play in that game was some of the best that we've seen as far as a more traditional highlight form. No question about it. Catching the ball in the air, Carballo, those points between Carballo and Douglas were excellent. The points between Ron and Ikeda were excellent. And with that ramble, that gets us to our prices. So, from game number 8, the $2 Quinella, that's first and second in any order, 2-7 or 7-2, $27.40. There's a nice trifecta. 7-2-4, that's finishing first, second, and third place, $655 even. Look at that win price. 7 to win, that's $2 on 7 to win, returning $32.80. The Mighty Ocho for today, 816-825-57. 4 of 8 numbers returning $37.20. Carry over jackpot $962.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 9, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. It's the final game in this afternoon's performance. Post time for game number 9 is just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And this 9th game, Stu, the Superfecta 9-point singles match. It features spectacular 9 scoring. What exactly does that mean? Well, just a little bit different than Spectacular 7, and this video will explain it all. Here it is.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that was video explaining Spectacular 9 scoring, which will be the format of this 9th and final game of the matinee performance. 4 p.m., so these guys are just getting warmed up. If you're just getting warmed up, don't worry. We've got a lot more highlight for you.
Maybe that's because there's been some great highlights today.
I was going to say, great energy, a lot of fun.
There's
the banter.
There's no the way that they should. It is absolutely painful. Yeah. It is. But that's one thing that people have commented about. We will always give you the honest view of what's going on. I'm not going to sit here and say, look at that, but no. Also, if it's bad, it's bad.
You don't want to patronize anyone. Patronize. You don't want to do that to any of these guys. I mean, they're all, older than myself, and I wouldn't want to do that as a younger guy to an elder. But, you don't want to see a guy that makes a good catch on the outside. He makes one catch. You don't want to say, unbelievable catch by, could be. And you don't want to say, it's good play, it's good play. If it's bad play, it's bad play. You'll be honest, and I think the fans have appreciated that. Which,
in our first year, a lot of those comments were not, I won't even say tongue-in-cheek, because I've always been respectful of the players, working to train them, which is one of my functions here as well. I'm not going to throw a shot at someone unless, of course, they have a shot coming.
Right. And it can get the best out of them as well.
Yes.
And all these guys' personalities, too.
And they know. And you'll occasionally see a player that glances through the back wall. Sometimes they look at me like a dying calf in a hailstorm, because it's like,
wow.
It's just like, wow.
How did that?
Why did that happen? It's like, I don't know. We'll discuss it after the performance.
Yeah.
But short of that, the first year, we did use a lot of license where English was concerned in the announcing. Yeah. There's no question.
Yeah.
Sometimes spectacular catches were just, oh my God, he caught the ball. That's a miracle.
Yeah.
That was in the first year. And when they got it between the lines on the serve, it was like,
great
serve, because it landed between the 4 and the 7.
Yeah.
We've outgrown that stuff. And for the most part, across the board, the players have outgrown the stuff. And I do make the comment, there's nothing that I say over the microphone that I would not say and have not said specifically to the player's face while we're training.
And even if you wouldn't, they could hear you.
Yeah, in fact,
regardless,
it's usually much worse.
Yeah.
It's usually much worse. We're harder on the guys, but by the same token, we've gotten this program in 3 years where no one thought we would be able to.
I remember a conversation.
I didn't think we would be able to get it.
We had a conversation last season about it, and it's like year 2, and you expect them to make an exponential jump this year. But from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, it's been unbelievable. I mean, especially the jump from 2 to 3.
When Scott first described this to me, before I came to work for the company, when Scott first described this to me, I think he led off with, "Now you're going to think I'm crazy." I listened. And I said, "You're right. I think you're crazy." That's what it was. It's like, you want a what?
And that's how all great ideas are born. Wow.
See, I love the way you did that. That was brilliant. That's really good.
Thank you.
That was good. That was really good. And I'm sure the producer, wink, wink, noticed the brilliant placement of that comment.
Yeah.
We're just about 30 seconds away from beginning Game 9.
And while we have a minute to game number 9, want to remind everyone, the Jai-Alai Channel is on Instagram. Make sure to give us a follow on Instagram, the Jai-Alai Channel. Same as the YouTube, same spelling and all. You're going to have a Jai-Alai game glossary, which will define some of the terms. We'll define wagering terms as well. Some coined phrases that we have here. Most up-to-date info on South Florida Jai-Alai. We've got performance schedules. There was some stuff in there about players. I saw they put something in about Asier and Bueno, and there was an explanation on place and what Fronton meant. So check that out. The Jai-Alai Channel on Instagram will be very active in that throughout the rest of the season. Producer Lindsay and the Jai-Alai Channel team. Yes.
We're ready to begin Game 9. A Spectacular 9 Superfecta match. This game is played to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 8, Jedin. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 25, Kubala. Jedin serves. Our 9th and final game of the morning performance is underway. Forehand rebote by Jedin, caught by Kubala. Kubala comes over the top. Here's Jedin. Rebote by Kubala. Jedin keeps it on the forehand. Back to the inside it goes. Catch by Jedin. Carambola by Jedin. Kubala takes it in the air. Forehand rebote missed at the 10 line. Point 2. Here's post 3 in the white shirt. This next matchup has Kubala serving to Bueno. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Strong backhand. What a catch by Bueno. He just moved along nicely and took it out of the air. Great catch again by Bueno. Hard backhand. Kubala, forehand rebote. Outside placement, not outside enough. Kubala's got it. Point 2. The green shirt of post 4 receives. This next matchup has Kubala serving to Ikeva. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda made the save, hit the pad, and he's holding his leg. Point 2. Ben? And Ikeda obviously injured on that last play. Give him a moment. Always good to see him walking.
Yeah.
Bring him back, give him a moment to sit and see what's up with him. If there were fans here, they'd be applauding. People do that.
I was going to say, yeah, Tennessee.
Golf clap. And Andrew, you're not clapping. There we go. That's it. Very good.
I don't know if that picked up in the mic.
Play continues. Kubala serves to post 5, Carballo. Carballo makes the catch on the forehand. Rebote forehand by Carballo, caught in the air by Kubala. Carom by Kubala opens up and scores. Point 2. Douglas from the left side. There's the reverse. Caught in the air by Kubala. Rebote to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 6. Douglas now serves 2. The pink shirt of post 7. Anderluck. Strong backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Anderluck. He goes deep. Taken in the air by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck's carom. That is a beautiful combination by Anderluck and Douglas. The carom stopped. The carom returned. The carom scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt of post 8. Ron. Rebote placement missed. Point 8. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the red shirt of post 1 is Jedden. Carom by Jedden, beautifully thrown and scoring. Point 1. Jed now serves to post 3 in the white shirt. Here's Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote not coming out. Point 3. Ikeda is going to make a run for it. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 is Carballo. It's a beautiful serve by Ikeda. That scores. That was nice. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Kubala. Good catch by Ikeda. Carom to the pad. Point 4. Four has 6 points, but remember, this is a 9-point game. Receiving, post 6, Douglas. Rebote, left side by Ikeda for the big bounce to the inside. Here's Douglas. Douglas on the catch. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Ikeda goes to the floor to make the save. Here's Douglas, winding up, back to the inside. Ikeda takes it in the air. Outside, not outside, it's the middle of the court. Ikeda with the catch. There's the backhand. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Douglas from the 8 line. Trying to get him again. Rebote by Ikeda. This to the outer screen. Point 6. Douglas has 3 points. Receiving, post 7. Anderluck. Long carom by Anderluck, stopped. Douglas's return scores, point 6. Douglas has 5 points. He serves to post 8. Ron. Strong backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Ron. Douglas with a beautiful catch. Rote by Douglas. He gets it to the front wall. Steps out. Ron's there. He winds up with the 2-all. Douglas stops it. Returns it. Going to take a big bounce and score for Douglas. Good hustle. Point 6. Possible game point here for the yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas trying to stop him. Jedin. Ball tip. That is point. And game to the yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas. 4 places, 2 shows, 3 serves to 1. This is for quad point. It's a strong backhand throw by Jedin. Rebote to Bueno. 2-all Rebote. Out. Point and quad to post 1. Jedin. Unofficial order finish. 6-4, 2-1. Prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 6. Douglas taking second, post 4. Ikeda. Coming in third, post 2. Kubala taking the quad. That's 4th place. Post 1. Jedin. 6-4, 2-1 is the official order of finish for game number 9. And there are your prices for our 9th game. The $2 quinella, 4-6. That's first and second in any orders. That's 4-6 or 6-4, $20.60. The trifecta, 6-4-2. 6-4-2. Yep, everybody on that one. $79.40. 10-cent super, 6-4-2-1. $10.47. That's the 10-cent super. And a question posted in the live chat as we close out today's performance. And questions, again, won't always be answered directly. They usually have to run through the chief. That's right, she's the chief, the lovely Lindsay. lovely Lindsay said to go ahead and answer that question, so we will. If a player is scratched and a player is replaced in a game, and that player comes in the money for second, third, or fourth, who gets the money? And the answer to that question is the player who finished the game. The scratch replacement player gets the money. And the primary reason for that is when you enter the results into the computer, it not only generates the results that you see and the entries that you see and the program pages that you see. That same computer, same system in place since the late 80s, oddly enough. It's been updated a couple times. That same computer does the player bonus money. So as you put in the results, it generates first, second, third, fourth place finish. So whoever finishes the game gets credit for it. Now, I have said in other facilities that if, let's say, someone runs out or almost runs out and scratches, so let's say they get 5 of the 7 points in the game, the other guy steps in, gets 2 points, and win it.
It's a pretty good scheme, right?
Exactly.
I was going to say.
It's like, so what happened in that scenario? I have said at other facilities, it's not come up here, that if the player who is the scratch replacement player who gets paid for that wants to give a proportional amount of money to the other guy, he's more than welcome to do it.
I like that.
I don't know that that's ever happened. I don't. I don't. I also haven't seen that scenario many times. Yeah. Overall, today was some really great play, especially late. Early games got off to a good start, which is what we want to see. But so this leaves me hopeful for the 4 p.m. performance.
I was going to say there's high hopes for this 4 p.m. performance. It was after Game 3, that first doubles game, momentum really seemed to take off there in the performance, which is good to see. It's Friday. We're halfway through the performances, 6 performances a week, halfway through now. So the next half should be pretty exciting. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. And, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this Friday matinee performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad you chose to join us this afternoon. Invite you to join us again at 4 p.m. when we'll play 9 more action-packed games in the afternoon performance here at Magic City Jai-Alai. We sure hope you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai channel. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the comments section of the live chat. Also, please look to the Jai-Alai channel on Instagram for lots of informative posts. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today. We hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m., a little over an hour away from now. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai at 4 p.m.